Om Sri Ganeshaya Namaha. Jai Sri Krishna. Rama Ekadashi Vrat Katha in English. Arjuna, overwhelmed with emotion, said, O Lord Krishna, now tell me the story of Ekadashi of the dark fortnight of Kartik month. What is the name of this Ekadashi and which deity is worshipped on this day? What is the fruit of observing the fast of this Ekadashi? Kindly tell me all this in detail. Lord Krishna said, O Arjun, the Ekadashi of the dark fortnight of Kartik month is called Rama. By observing its fast, all sins are mitigated. Its story is as follows. Listen carefully. In ancient times, a king named Muchukund ruled. Indra, Varun, Kuber, Vibhishan, etc. were his friends. He was very truthful and a devotee of Sri Vishnu. His kingdom was absolutely trouble free. He had a daughter named Chandrabhaga, whom he married to Sobhan, the son of King Chandrasen. The king used to observe Ekadashi fast very regularly, and everyone in his kingdom followed this rule strictly. Once Sobhan had come to his in law's house. It was the month of Kartik. In the same month, the great virtuous Rama Ekadashi came. Everyone used to observe fast on this day. Chandrabhaga thought that my husband is very weak hearted. How will he observe Ekadashi fast? Whereas at father's place, everyone is ordered to observe fast. My husband, if he disobeys the king's orders, he will face a lot of trouble. What Chandrabhaga feared happened. The king ordered that his son-in-law has come to the kingdom at this time, so all the people should observe the Ekadashi fast according to the rules. When Dashmi came, the public was announced in the kingdom. Hearing it, Sobhan went to his wife and said, "Oh dear, you tell me some solution because I cannot fast. If I fast, then I will surely die." On hearing her husband's words, Chandrabhaga said, "O Lord, in my father's kingdom, no one can eat food on Ekadashi. Even elephants, horses, camels, animals, etc. do not take grass, food, water, etc. Then how can humans eat food? If you cannot fast, then go to some other place, because if you stay here, then you will definitely have to fast." On hearing his wife's words, Sobhan said, "Oh dear, your advice is right, but I will not go to any other place for fear of fasting. Now I will definitely fast, whatever may be the result. Who can avoid what is written in fate?" Along with everyone, Sobhan also fasted on Ekadashi and started feeling very restless due to hunger and thirst. The sun god also set, and the night also came for the vigil. That night was unbearable for Sobhan. Before sunrise the next day, Sobhan breathed his last due to hunger and thirst. The king got Sobhan's dead body immersed in water and ordered his daughter not to become a sati and to have faith in the mercy of Lord Vishnu. Chandrabhaga did not commit sati as per her father's orders. She stayed at her father's house and started observing Ekadashi fasts. On the other hand, Sobhan was taken out of the water due to the effect of Rama Ekadashi, and by the grace of Sri Vishnu, he got a wonderful city named Devpur on Mandrachal mountain, full of wealth and grains and without enemies. He was made the king of that place. There were pillars of gems and gold in his palace. King Sobhan was sitting on a throne of gold and gems, wearing beautiful clothes and ornaments. Gandharvas and Apsaras were dancing and praising him. At that time, King Sobhan seemed like another Indra. During those days, a Brahmin named Som Sharma, who lived in Muchukund Nagar, had gone for a pilgrimage. While roaming around, he reached Sobhan's kingdom and saw him. That Brahmin, thinking him to be the king's son-in-law, went near him. Seeing the Brahmin, King Sobhan stood up from his seat and started asking about the well-being of his father-in-law and wife Chandrabhaga. Hearing Sobhan's words, Som Sharma said, "O king, our king is well and your wife Chandrabhaga is also well. Now tell us your story. You had given up your life on the day of Rama Ekadashi because of not taking food and water. I am very surprised that how did you get such a strange and beautiful city which I have neither heard of nor seen before?" On this, Sobhan said, "O God, all this is the result of fasting on Rama Ekadashi of the dark fortnight of Kartik month. Due to this, I have got this unique city, but it is unstable." On hearing Sobhan's words, the Brahmin said, "O king, why is it unstable and how can it become stable? So please explain to me. If I can do something to make it stable, then I will definitely do that." King Sobhan said, "O Brahmin Dev, I had kept that fast under compulsion and without faith. Due to his influence, I got this unstable city. But if you tell this story to Chandrabhaga, daughter of King Muchukund, then she can make it stable. On hearing King Sobhan's words, the Brahmin returned to his city and told the whole story to Chandrabhaga. On this, the Princess Chandrabhaga said, O Brahmin Dev, have you seen all those scenes directly, or are you telling your dream? On hearing Chandrabhaga's words, the Brahmin said, O princess, I have seen your husband Sobhan and his city directly, but that city is unstable. You do something so that it becomes stable. On hearing the Brahmin's words, Chandrabhaga said, O Brahmin Dev, you take me to that city, I want to see my husband. I will make that city stable with the effect of my fast. On hearing Chandrabhaga's words, the Brahmin took her to Vamdev's ashram near Mandrachal mountain. Vamdev, after listening to her story, anointed Chandrabhaga with mantras. Chandrabhaga assumed a divine form due to the effect of mantras and fast and went on to her husband. Shobhan, on seeing his wife Chandrabhaga, happily made her sit beside him on a seat. Chandrabhaga said, O Swami, now listen to my good deeds. Since I was 8 years old in my father's house, I have been observing Ekadashi fasts with full rituals. Due to the effect of those fasts, this city of yours will become stable and will remain stable till the end of the Deluge, being full of all the deeds. Chandrabhaga assumed a divine form and adorned herself with divine clothes and ornaments and started living happily with her husband. O Arjun, this is what I have told about the significance of Rama Ekadashi. All the sins of those people who observe the fast of Rama Ekadashi are destroyed. Those people who listen to the greatness of Rama Ekadashi go to Vishnu Lok at the end of their life. This is the summary of the story of Rama Ekadashi. Lord Sri Hari is very kind and forgiving. If someone worships him or observes Ekadashi fast with devotion or even out of compulsion, then he gives him good results. But a person should worship God with complete devotion. Sobhan was able to stabilize his kingdom due to Ekadashi fast observed by his wife with devotion. Such a virtuous wife can be obtained only by the grace of Sri Hari Vishnu. Rama Ekadashi Vrat Katha is completed. All those who are listening, please say with me. Shriman Narayan 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 Bhajman Narayan 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 Lakshmi Narayan 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 Satya Narayan 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 Shriman Narayan 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 Bhajman Narayan 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 Lakshmi Narayan 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 Satya Narayan 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 Shriman Narayan 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 Bhajman Narayan 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 Jai Sri Hari Vishnu Bhagwan Jai Mahalakshmi Mata